Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I am here with the latest of the events in the European Series, and that is the Speedsters Reborn. So let me give you my quick take on this event. I'm going to put the summary up front. This is a skippable event. There's nothing here that really justifying you burning through all your cash and resources to just finish this event. The real thing to keep an eye for in this event is you're really trying to get one of these cars, one of the lock-ins, so you can compete in Classics at Heart. But you only need one of these cars. That is because for Classic at Heart, you're only going to be able to use these Roadster cars, one of the three, at lock-in number 3. So it's only one lock-in car, one of the 3 cars. So getting all 3 cars does nothing for you. In addition, this event does not have a prize car. It doesn't even have really any fancy prizes. The only thing that the developer mentioned in their blog that makes it sound like this must be done, you must do this event, is because it gives you some of those European Series tickets. Let's take a look at the tickets. 50, 100, okay, 275 is another 150. So we are at 325. Let's move forward. I mean, there are decent amount of tickets, 400 tickets, and what else we got? What else we got? 500 tickets, and that's it. So you're talking about 500 tickets. Now, is that 500 tickets going to make or break you at the end of the season when you're trying to get those 8,000 tickets? Maybe. But is it going to be worth it to burn through all your in-game cash, all your gold keys right now to pull for these cars just to be out of money and gold and keys down the line? Probably not. One thing to note, none of these cars are really outstanding in anything. The Alva will be one of the faster cars in the Showdown, but so far we know that Showdown's still based on dyno, so there's quite a possibility you're not going to end up needing the Alva anyway. You could use one of the other cars that are available that might be more down-tunable. These 3 Roadsters are not very good outside of this event. So again, you're spending gold keys potentially to pull for Gold Star versions of a car you don't have that in the end may still sit in your garage and do nothing. So out of the 3, the Alva is the quickest, the V12 is second, and the Monza is far behind it. But the Monza was a milestone car, so many of us have it. These other 2 were paid cars during the McLaren events, which I have, but not everybody may have. But you do have the chance of getting these 2 for gold keys, and this one probably you're going to have to pay for. So that's basically the bottom line here, is that if you don't have the Monza SP2, then you're not going to be able to move this event forward without spending in the first place. And if you have the Monza SP2, you're going to have to burn a ton of resources, gold keys, etc., unless you already went through and bought these cars in the past. So no matter which way you look at it, this is a resource drain event. That's all it's really designed to do, drain your resources. It doesn't give back anything that is really critical for anything else. Those who has the Monza don't even need to get these 2 cars to compete for the CLK GTR, and those who don't have any of the cars would only need to pull one of these cars to get through the Classic at Hearts, and therefore it's a waste to get all 3 cars, build it, run the event, and then get stuck somewhere. And if you're the type that's going to run out of money and get stuck anyway, you're probably not ready for the rest of this European Series in the first place, and you definitely don't want to get more resource drained during something like this, which doesn't provide you any real benefit. So the next question people tend to ask is, what about lock-in patterns? I don't know, but there's a main thing to note about this event is that there really isn't any speed traps after like race 20-something, which means there's really no tough speed traps in this one, so you don't have to worry about which car. What I suspect is one of these last 3-4 races, depending on which lock-in gets which one, or all 3 lock-ins, may have a decently challenging half mile time, which means you got to get the car built anyway. So sprints, not really much either. As you can see, it's all relays and half mile runs by the end. So really the difficulty is purely determined by where they put the half-mile challenge at. That being said, I think in that situation, the order doesn't really solve any issues with challenges because you're not facing a tougher speed trap or a less tough speed trap. Most likely, the half-mile challenges will be tough for these cars without any stage 6, and maybe most likely you need 2 to 3 stage 6s to just make it through with full fusions, and maybe even less or slightly more. So I don't anticipate this event to be super difficult because, again, it doesn't have a prize car. It doesn't have a lot of late speed trap challenges. So this is just, again, a resource drain event that is meant to make you build cars, race them, and spend, 20 million in cash plus whatever fusions you have, etc., etc. So later on, for the later parts of the European Series, when we get to other challenges like these guys here, Art of Elegance, Motor Show, whatever, you'll have even less money. Because remember, there's a guaranteed car almost for each of these you have to build, because there's a showdown new car that you have to acquire and then build for lock-in number 5 in order to get through stuff like Classic at Heart and the Art of Elegance, those type of races. And again, with these, there will be prize cars, so that might be worth it. So in the end, for this one, once again, skippable event as far as I'm concerned. All right, if you have any questions or comments or particular feelings about it, let me know. If you like the video, leave a like. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You get notifications when I put up videos like this, reviewing stuff like the cars, the events, etc., etc. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.